These 5 mistakes could wreck your home sale. Let's make sure they don't happen to you. Number one is pricing your home too high or too low. So often I go in to talk with the seller and I offer them my recommendation for a list price. And while they may agree that that's what they would take if the house sells, they want to price the home a little bit higher because we got to leave room for negotiation. My experience in the market that I share with them is if you overprice your home and you price it above what we realistically think it's going to sell for, you're actually going to sit on the market longer. And I explain it to them. People search in price points, and if I'm telling you your home is worth 300,000 and you want to put it on the market at 325, you're missing out on all the $300,000 buyers who are out there, and your home may be a shiny penny at that 300,000 price point. And it may actually be worth 310 or 315. But the market will tell us that. If we price it at 300 and buyers start looking at it and they go, "Oh wow, I can't believe this house is priced at 300. It's going to sell for above that." They're going to make above list price offers. If you price it at 325, then your $300,000 buyers are out. And you may not be the shiny penny at that $325,000 price range. You may be the low end of the totem pole, which means all the other homes at 325 are going to sell first. Then you're going to have to reduce your price. And by then, you have lost the interest of the buyers because you've been on the market for more than 3 weeks. In our current real estate market, buyers are pretty savvy. They know exactly when you came on the market. They're watching those price reductions. And when you're on the market for more than about 3 to 4 weeks, they think, what's wrong with this house? Why isn't it selling? Normally, when I explain this to my sellers, they get it. And they're like, I got you. Because if homes are selling for 98, 99% of list price, if we price it right, you're not going to have to come down a whole lot in the negotiation process. Mistake number 2 is to skip a pre-listing home inspection. One of the services that I offer to my clients is to do a pre-listing home inspection. This way you know exactly what is wrong with your house. The inspection process is probably the most nerve-wracking part of selling a home because for 10 days, 2 weeks, you have no idea really if the buyer is secure in this purchase, if they're moving forward. There's just so many unknowns that can happen, and sellers get so anxious during that time period. If we do a pre-listing home inspection, we know on the front end what's wrong with the house. We can either determine to adjust our price based on what we find, or we can feel confident in, hey, they're buying a good house. There's some minor things that they might want to take care of, but overall, we're good to go. And there may be something that pops up that you're like, oh, yeah, we can totally fix that. So you make the repair, and then we notate it on that inspection report. We put the report out for buyers to look at when they come through the house, and that way they know exactly what it is they're purchasing. Now, a lot of times the buyers are still going to do their own home inspection, but we have had instances where the buyers have waived doing their own inspection due to the fact that we made our pre-listing home inspection available to them. Mistake number 3 is poor quality listing photos. Cell phone photos are still happening even in 2024. If your agent pulls out their cell phone when you're going through a listing appointment and says, all right, well, I'm ready to take photos, you need to quit signing right then and find another agent. Nobody should be using cell phone photos in 2024. Have them pay the $150 to $200 to get a professional out there, and make sure that you, as the seller, prepare your home for photographs so that it shows in the best light possible. Mistake number 4, not staging your home. Again, I'm not saying hire a professional stager, but you need to make sure that your countertops are cleared off, that clutter is put away, that you've removed excess furniture out of the home. I have a checklist for my sellers that I give to them when we sign our paperwork that helps them know this is what we need to do to get ready for photos and for showings. The last mistake is choosing the wrong agent. Not all real estate agents are created equal. Some people have not been in the business that long. Some people have been in the business too long, and they're not making updates according to how the real estate market is changing. You want someone who knows the Morristown market and who can create a customized strategy to get your home sold for the most money in the least amount of time. Avoid these 5 mistakes and you're going to be well on your way to a smooth and profitable home sale. If you're thinking about selling your home in Morristown, make sure you send me a DM and let's have a conversation about that.